One day, I decided to be a good kid. It was crazy, These are technical decisions that we make in life. Uh, and then I was a little boy, and it costed me quite a lot of thinking and engaging with the situations. Then, before I said, "No, you know what? I want to be a great guy, great kid." No one could believe, so I didn't spend any moment to try and explain to anybody, or rather to make anyone feel the sense of my decision. But that was the journey. That's when I began to understand that what we choose, or rather the engagements we have in our daily life, converts us to something better or something worse. So I decided to be a unique. I decided to work against the current of the expectations of many people those days. Then I was 10, just a merely class 6 kid, and I said, wow, I must be different. I didn't want to be like daddy. I didn't want to live the life that I was seeing at home. So I converted my thoughts, my everything, my faculty was realigned, and I started to pursue this life that I live today. If I look back, I can assure you that it's really true that our decisions can define who we are. If I check my siblings, my everybody close to me, friends and relatives, it is quite true that I am different and my success story is different. I am a young person, and I know that we have quite many young people out here. And majority of the young people out here, they're struggling with the decisions, wondering what should we do to become great people. I do so much through mentorship in PMAC, and trying to make the youngsters see the sense of living a better life. One stand line is that they are very ignorant. Majority, not all, of course. They ignore information, and as they ignore information, they become victims of circumstances, and they suffer the consequences because of just not being realistic to the facts that are happening. The world is moving very fast. Things are turning around very quickly. And one thing is for sure, life is spiritual, and we need to acknowledge the spiritual bit of life. People have tried to study, they have gotten best grades, they have gone to best places, but all of a sudden they are not living the best life just because they did not consider the fact that life is spiritual. So that has made them to become victims of many things. Because you'll get job, you'll get money, you'll get resources, but they will not help you, I tell you. They won't help you at all. People have died because of their own vehicles killing them. People have gone to courts and divorced. They have money, but money can't give happiness. People have gotten S and first class, they don't have jobs, they don't have cash. So life is beyond what you think. Life is spiritual. And if you want to succeed very well, you must go back to your spiritual grounds. You must survey back. You should not just own a title of being born again. You should not own a title of being a child of God, or rather worshiping God, and your life is not adding up to what God is expecting of you. You must be able to converge, or rather direct yourself to the right directions. It's a personal decision. You people, you spend a lot of times making your friends happy. You spend a lot of time engaging with decisions to increase the bond between you and the people around you. Some of these people are your lover friends. You spend a lot of time chatting with them, making phone calls, engaging with the decisions to make them part and parcel of your life. Some of these people are workmates, classmates. They even don't add any important thing in your life. You just meet them in your environment, and that is it. But mark you me, life is spiritual. You like it or not. You speak in good English or bad Kiswahili or English, mother tongue or anything. Life is spiritual. You may want to argue around, judging churches, men of God, religions, tongues, blah, blah, blah. The point is, life is spiritual. You want to have the great future, the right great future, you must go back to the spiritual grounds. Of course, it's optional. You will choose not to go, you will choose not to do that because you check around, you see you have a job, you have cash, you have good house, good home, good family. Those are just seasonal things. One day you'll be no more, one day you will not be there. You don't do great things. I don't share knowledge because of CV. I don't share knowledge for anyone to say Humphrey is doing great. I share knowledge just to remind one or two people that what you're doing is a good thing. And for those who are doing bad things, I'm just here to remind them that there's still hope for change. You can live a good life. You doesn't need to really nag yourself around. There's still space for you to live a good life. People around us may fail us, trust you me. Some we trust them, some we love them. They may fail us. They may make us feel so bad. They may make us feel wasting time and energy and resources. But that should not be the end of your victory or war against success. You must keep winning. You must keep fighting. You must keep checking on the future and remind yourself that you're born for a purpose and there's a reason why you're born. Guys are looking for many things. Some are looking for titles so that we can see CEO X, Manager Y, you know, somebody Z. Some are looking for cash so that they can go and remove a lot of cash in fundraisings, in church, and elsewhere to be respected. Some are looking for just, a reputation, sort of. But the question can be, what are you looking for? We are chasing wrong things, I tell you. What is next after happiness? What is next after dating? What is next after job? What is next after buying these funny, funny things we are chasing in life? The point is, life is spiritual. You must appreciate that fact. And you go back to the baseline, and define and redefine things. Everybody, even those who are sharing knowledge through motivational speaking and mentorship and counseling, are they really doing it genuinely? Are we in the right pace? Are we in the right track? Are we here to guide well or correct things correctly? The point is, knowledge cannot be directly transferred. My problems might be your problems, but the formulas I use to solve my problems cannot be the formula you will use to solve your problems. But my formula can give you a hint on how you will deal with your situation. So when you are seeking knowledge out here, you must learn how to convert the knowledge to an applicable knowledge. You don't need to do a copy pasting way of living. You can't copy paste information. You can't copy paste knowledge and say, this is what I know, this is what I want to do, and this is what someone else did. Then you go and do direct transfer of information and implement in your life. There should be a sense of convergency, or rather, converting the knowledge you've had, read, or see to something that's applicable to your life. The problem might be the same, but the formula to solve the problem might not be the same. You may require to apply a little bit more of some, formulas, or rather advance or add value to the formulas that you've read somewhere or you've heard them. And that's why when you read the internet information, you listen to motivational speakers and blah blah, the point is what they say may not directly add value to your life. But you can use them as formulas, or rather raw materials, to create a new formula that you can apply to solve your situation. And as I say, intelligence matters a lot. You should not live as robots. The West has made us to think and behave like robots. You must have a way of converting information from one form to another. and then make it possible or applicable to your life or to your situation. And that is it. And that's how it should be. You're a good person. Everybody's a good person, but we do mistakes alongside. We engage with situations, we engage with circumstances, we engage with problems, and of course, majority of us we win, we don't fail. But for you guys, you must be able to maintain high standards of integrity, high standards of thinking correctly, high standards of winning and pursuing your success stories. I want you to understand and behave as mature people always. Even if you're young or you're an adult or somebody who is growing, you must be able to always engage as an adult. You need to believe and trust God and engage with things of God much more than the way you engage with things of man. And that's where the journey begins. Don't judge your past, don't judge your yesterday, because your today is what defines your tomorrow. So I prefer that you focus so greatly on making your today a greater thing, which will take care of your tomorrow and the days to come. You're young and different, you're unique, and that's the beauty of it. And I know that you're going to conquer than before. This channel, NTS Wisdom TV, carries a lot of information for the young people, not forcefully, but just discussing and understanding. Regardless of how the world looks like, we can still live a good life. We can still have all we want, and we can still go to heaven. We just need to stay together and do this together. So I wish you well. Drop a subscription, share with friends, but stay cool and stay in touch as we grow together.